YouTube, it's Chelsea the Destroyer. It's not a two-part. I'm just gonna watch two separate videos because one's very short. I've never played Helldivers 2. I've never played Helldivers at all, for starters. But we're gonna watch the trailer and then we're gonna watch Maxor of Helldivers 2. So grab your snackies, grab your bevies, let me know what you're eating or drinking down below. Let's get to watching. First up, the trailer, because I don't play this game. I don't know anything about it.
The Federation of Super Earth, keeping managed democracy safe with the lives of our heroes, protecting freedom from tyranny with the gentle touch of an iron fist. But liberty's enemies march ever closer. Together, we must take back control of freedom.
They literally had a trailer where you're stepping on somebody that was screaming in pain. All right.
Together for managed democracy.
Together for victory.
Together for liberty.
Together for liberty.
Together, they fight for freedom. Will you?
I'm sorry. The music in the background, the song in the background, what? Oh my god.
Enlist in the galaxy's elite fighting force. Work together to protect your future.
Why do I feel like this commercial would work on people if it was real? By what I say when I say real, like if this was like the military recruitment commercials, why do I feel like this would 100% work? Like
dispense peace with the ultimate weaponry. They come.
Accidentally blow you and yourself and your friends up with this ultimate weaponry.
A legend. Join the Helldivers, the galaxy's last line of offense. Pre-order now.
Okay. What I have gleaned from that, other than the fact that that's probably honestly what the military should try to do for recruitment videos, is actually, please don't, is I guess we're fighting aliens. Is that what we're fighting? We're fighting aliens? Understand the game now? I guess we're basically military kind of, I guess, and we're fighting aliens somewhere for Super Earth. If you watch the movie Starship Troopers, then you really understood Helldivers 2. I haven't though. So the F in friendly fire stands for freedom. Oh my god. Aliens, bots, and zombies. Oh, okay. Well, moving on to the Maxor part of this stream. Rest my little brain. Bless its little heart. It's Boogie Bastard, thanks for the follow. We about to get confusion. Let's go.
This video contains many certifiable thought crimes.
Oh, also, a lot of flashing lights. Diversion of attention is considered treason by the Ministry of Propaganda, sponsored by Gamersubs. Be aware, flashing lights.
Helldivers 2 is an amazing co-op shooter that plays exactly like No Man's Sky, except instead of exploring the cosmos, you die horribly in the Somme. Every copy of Helldivers 2 is personalized. Joel.
We are going to, what are we doing? Hold on. We are going to what? Y'all know me. We are going to beat you to death. I can already tell you, if I play this game, I'm going to do nothing but die and be confused.
Joel wanted me to fight 10,000 fire ants in a universe where humanity is beset on all sides by...
It's like my brain recognizes things too late. Do not fire until you see the whites in their eyes. I'm gonna fire the second I see them.
By curious wildlife and the actual Terminators, Super Earth, the galaxy's last and only bastion of managed democracy, sends its finest men, women, and children over 7 to liberate and
over
spread
7?
to the most horrifying hellscapes known to man, where war crimes are not only justified, but are necessary. We play as the Helldivers, humanity's finest in emancipation and friendly fire incidents. But there's no need to worry about that last one because we are incredibly expendable.
Friends. Friends who happen to play video games with me on occasion. Why would you want me to play this game with you? Because some people have asked. When you guys already know if it moves, I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to try to figure out if you're my friends later. Why would you want to put yourself in that situation? I just don't understand. I shoot my friends in freaking Overwatch where there's not friendly fire just because they moved out of the corner of my eye, all right? Like, I just... because it's fun. Okay, okay, all right.
All across the galaxy, Liberty's enemies march ever closer. But through the power of teamwork, friendship, and 500-kilogram bombs, we will fight for freedom, for democracy, and most importantly, because it's really funny. Dudes be like, Helldivers 2 is military propaganda. My brother in Christ. It worked. Triple the defense.
My brother in Christ, it worked. First of all, every war game is military propaganda. You think Call of Duty's not? Call of Duty absolutely is. Just the Battlefield, same. Like I said, this is how they advertised Helldivers 2 is how they should advertise joining the military. Like, you would get more signups, unfortunately. Like we just talked about this. My issue with Helldivers is everything looks very similar and is similar to me. I don't know how to explain it. Like, my brain can't tell what the differences of things are, if that makes any sense.
Budget.
Is this the background music the entire time? I know it's not. It should be. Thumbs up. An incorrect review of Helldivers 2 by Maxor.
The first thing you'll notice upon entering the SES Judge of Judgment is the incredibly stupid name. And
the incredibly stupid name. Hold on. We're going back. SES Judge of Judgment, operated by BDSM Gaming.
And yes, you are able to name it other things using...
Hold on. I'm going to absolutely shit myself. Defund, please. Oh my god.
Using the Wizard 101 naming scheme. Things like the Pride of Pride, Star of the Stars, Patriot of Patriotism, and my personal favorite, the Founding Father of Family Values.
All right.
Because this game has a lot of violence in movies.
Family Guy hammer cutaway plays in the background.
Oh, here you see me depicted as the Soy Wojak. The second thing you'll notice upon entering the bridge is the ongoing Galactic War, and that we are currently fucking losing the Galactic War, which is why we need to suit up with exactly 3 of our friends and choose which planet is in vital need of the democratic process. If you don't have any friends, then
Strap me to a missile and fire it at Urta Prime. Brought to you by the committee for strapping yourself to a missile and firing it at Urta Prime. Oh, God. Okay. 3 of my friends, who wants to go fail together and die on a planet? Because that's what's going to happen.
I hope you can speak good Mandarin. I think I did something to make him mad. But to win the Galactic War, we must first understand the Galactic War. We can ill afford another level.
I'm doing great. Don't send help.
Which is why I'm going to go over each of the 2 fronts that are currently reducing us to smears across the galaxy. And I'm going to do it at difficult...
Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
7 or above, which is coincidentally the perfect enlistment age. On the left-hand side of the political spectrum, we have the Automaton Front, an enemy focusing on range tactics, heavy armor in slight excess, and an extremely high amount of explosive ordnance.
Good.
Oh, I'm out of here, guys, later. If that sounds a little bit intimidating, then don't worry.
The Ministry of Truth mandates you don't worry.
I haven't even gotten to the horde of angry chainsaws yet. Chainsaw Man reference goes in the video here. But talking about the Automaton Front is never complete without talking about the fucking Creek. Or, as it is known by our honored veterans, Space Vietnam. This goddamn planet has been single-handedly responsible for most of our casualties.
Well...
Is this SpongeBob?
My leg.
And that is genuinely impressive considering that 10 million men have already died in the Battle of the Madagascar Lemur. Those are considered rookie numbers, and we're already outpacing the Taiping Rebellion. In fact, every single military operation we conduct is in
I love U.S. discretionary spending.
some way related to Malevelon Creek. And personally, I don't really see what all the hype is about. After all, it's just one planet. How important could one planet possibly be?
A human supremacist! I
mean,
supremacist! Our supremacy!
that's the last stand, I guess, or like a big important planet. I don't know.
This planet! I am We will go interdimensional. We will unlock the secrets of the universe. God has laid them out like Christmas presents for his children.
Boot camp's got fucking weird recently. Malevelon Creek, and by extension, the rest of the front, is essentially an exercise in how much PTSD one man can possibly get. Their firepower is so overwhelming, so absolutely constant, that describing it as an endless retreat where you accidentally accomplish all of your objectives would be very generous, as it
That looks overwhelming. That looks like I would just be lost and crying in the corner. I'd be crying behind trees as, like, they get closer to me with chainsaws and lasers. Like, no thank you.
implies that I do the objectives.
Fucking shit!
This can occasionally push you into what we call unfortunate tactical positions, at which point your main options for survival are going to be watching your slower friends get burned to death in the Mekong. I will never unhear that scream. So yes, this planet may be what economists call bad use of our human capital, but after dealing with several days of what I can only describe as angry forklift decommissioning. Oh shit, this motherfucker's not OSHA certified. You really need a step ladder for that, sir. Okay, call me crazy, but I think there's a turret around this corner, guys. I fucking hate the creek.
I mean, turret, a mortar, a mine, who knows?
I can safely say that the attachment has become fucking personal. And honestly, I just want to see how many bodies one planet can hold. We lost Vietnam, we lost Afghanistan, and yes, we definitely lost America. So goddammit, I am not going to lose this shit to ones and zeros. God gave this galaxy to a non-binary species, and service guarantees gender affirmation. Fun facts about the bot front. Number 10, man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke. Number 9, if you happen to make the mistake of fighting here, you're quickly going to realize that most of our forces are Chinese, each one taking glorious revenge against the steel plants they work in. Very auspicious behavior. And conversely, we Guilo have been sent by our barbarian prince to fight the hordes of angry roaches, for it is the God-given right of the defense lobby to remind the bugs that it is man who was made in God's image. Really can't wait to die on fucking, legally distinct Clendathu. The Terminid front, the Terminid population problem is a wide assortment of increasingly horrifying demons.
So we fight bots on one front, and now we're fighting bugs, I guess, on this one. There's 3? You said zombies at some point.
Each one abandoned by their creators in completely different ways. My guy's got
Oh my god. It's like, it's giving me, like, y'all remember when Godzilla got rebooted in the first Godzilla movie? It was like, I don't remember what they're called, but they were like purple, like walking things. It's giving that. It's giving that.
Bad case of the rigor mortis. We've got small bugs, big bugs, immortal bugs, bugs that function as artillery, and of course, the bugs that stalk you at night. Thankfully
good.
For us, though, Napalm is an equal opportunity employer, and a lot of positions are open right now. That is to say, once you start fighting the bugs, you do not stop for about 40 minutes or so.
I can't see shit. That's gonna be me. Like, I don't know what's happening. I can't see anything. Just going. The live action Godzilla ones. Like the live action ones. Not the animated ones. The Mutos, yeah. The Mutos. That's what I'm talking about.
Because they just spawned a battalion from the ground like the goddamn Viet Cong for the 3rd time in a row. And I do not have enough raid for this shit. Good fucking throw, dude.
Yeah, good.
I just want to walk to the McDonald's, guys. I'm just a level 1 goblin. It's literally my birthday. I'm a little birthday boy. And do you want to know the worst part about this war? We don't really know how they move between planets. And I don't think they have what you would call a plan. Rather, the Terminid simply appear in places they wish to eviscerate. Kind of like a Whole Foods. So,
kind of like Whole Foods. Oh my god.
You can imagine my shock when I learned that those white bitches were trying to gentrify the moon. They are ruining the amazing local culture of, California. I hope it's becoming obvious that fighting these things under normal circumstances is what we call, same-day shipping to God. What the fuck? Fortunately for us, though.
Created this video, a war crime. Disassembled superstructure of an orphanage. Responsible for the Chernobyl disaster. Performed unauthorized C-sections. What the All right.
We have access to a wide variety of unique and hilarious tools, which are only accessible via inputting a series of hand signs.
What? I gotta remember the Konami code to play this? Like what?
Informally known as airstrike jutsu. Whether it's big airstrikes, bigger airstrikes, biggest airstrike the engine can sustain, or airstrikes that specialize in killing everything except the enemy, there are so many bad guys with so much damage to be done that
I can't fully express to you how overwhelming this seems. Like, this just seems like you're talking shit about how I play Overwatch, and Overwatch is visually confusing for people who don't play it. Like, sure, this seems overwhelming. He's even kind of talking about it, that it's just nonstop, and like sometimes he can't see what's happening. Like, oh my god.
Most challenging part is keeping your team out of the blast radius.
Gives you the fantasy of a last stand. I don't know how to explain how stressful that sounds to me. Like, you'll war so hard, you'll feel the liberation. It's very overwhelming even when you know the game, but that's part of the fun. It's a lot to take in. Oh my god, all right.
I got 500 kilogram ready.
What have you fucking done? And yes, you do.
It got knocked out of her hand? What?
What have you fucking
What have you
done?
She was not lying. That 500 kg do be ready.
And yes, you do have to throw them, which means you can drop them, throw the wrong asset, and even attach them to enemies that are running into you.
It doesn't happen often, but sometimes I want to make my friends regret ever meeting me. And this feels like the way to do it. You think it was bad when I was just sorting flowers in SevTech Ages.
Personal favorite combination is definitely the napalm and chlorine gas, for when you really, really want your enemies to feel pain. Inside and out. We also offer a gluten-free variety. Now, of course, airstrikes aren't the only thing we can deliver, just most of them, because here at the Defense Department, we take care to provide
airstrikes for that?
Department, we take care to provide
smelling maybe burnt toast?
Provide, why can't I say words? A wide array of support tools. And by support tools, I mean the machine gun, which are crucial and necessary for fighting literally anything.
Whatever that is.
We've got flamethrowers, jetpacks, automatic lasers that demand human sacrifice, average American police taser with
Do not grab
unlimited ammo, automatic targeting, and a vendetta against teammates for when you really hate everything in a general direction.
Oh no. Oh no. Do y'all remember JT? I played some games with JT. Zane made a comment about Helldivers and was like, hey, if you ever play Helldivers, I'll play with you. And then JT was like, Helldivers? And I was like, I don't know why you do this to yourself, JT. I don't know why you open yourself up to misery. But you know.
Railguns that encourage you to fire volleys like Napoleonic line infantry. It also has two fire modes called safe mode and unsafe mode. And of course the
Joe's in the nicest way. I don't like how every time a teammate is killed by friendly fire, you pause and seem to want to buy the game. Fuck everything else in this game. All right. I literally just said it does not happen often, but sometimes I feel the little gremlin need to make all of my friends regret ever meeting me or ever being willing to play a game with me. Like, content is content. Like, every once in a while, I'm like, did you learn? Like, I feel like I want to be like, did you learn? Why do you guys invite me to shit?
giant death robots that
Wow, I sure do love my new Tesla.
randomly explode sometimes.
Made by the same people that made the Samsung Galaxy Note.
What?
That is the last time I buy a fucking Tesla. My personal favorite strategy involves everyone giving their mechs to the designated disabled man, who will proceed to stay inside of 6 different wheelchairs for 40 minutes. And
What's that say? Hold on. My only disability is my lack of human empathy.
as a caveat, we force him to crawl on the ground between mechs for immersion reasons. But honestly, all of these fantastic tools absolutely pale in comparison to the fast and convenient resupply of GamerSupps energy drinks, here to give you a fantastic
Okay, what is it called? What's yours called? Because I have feelings about the naming of these.
boost to your gaming abilities, which, if you want to win this battle, I will now expect of you. We in the
Do not mix with a knife. Why not?
Chinese are not going to be taking back Osto 2 on 8 hours of sleep. But they did also release a sleep aid. In case somebody gives you too much energy.
I am on that sup shit. Good stuff.
How am I getting away with this shit? Gamer Subs comes in many different flavors, such
Okay, he doesn't have a specific flavor. What do you think it'd be called if he did?
as guacamole, gamer fart 9,000,
Yeah, yes, I'm aware of Russian badgers.
grandpa's ashes, and
God damn it.
good. It's just good.
Is it? Is the good one actually good?
All at the low price of 40 cents per stratagem, which is literally cheaper than the dirt I am dying over. I went to Amazon and checked. So if you are still watching this video somehow, and God bless you if you are,
Oh,
you can
God.
have Gamer Subs delivered with 10% off by opening the description and clicking the special stratagem code. What else do we have? We have sentry guns, in case you really don't want to play the game, as well as a strange amount of primaries that are
Hold on. You're so fast.
you really don't
TF2 engineer guide build 9
want to play the
sentries.
game, as well as a strange amount of primaries that
Nerf blaster Arc 12 blitzer.
are child safe. Can't wait for the devs to nerf this one and say some shit like, sorry, Helldivers, Command sent us rigatoni instead of railgun shells. Now, in this kind of environment with this
Sticks airstrike to my friend.
many fireworks, casualties are not just
We just want to
expected.
kill you.
they are required.
Death toll of that 12 million
You
plus.
don't really get to 12 million by being an easy game, which is why, upon the occurrence of my teammates' tragic passing, I will gain the ability to replace my friends with a legally distinct Helldiver, ready to fight and die for the worst planets you have ever seen.
It's fucking gray. I have a question. If your friends die, is there a respawn mechanic to bring them back, or are they just dead? There is a way to bring them back. Okay. So was that joke of legally distinct or whatever they dropped from the sky? Okay, so that's just them coming back. Okay.
Like my brother in Christ, you are fighting over the Arizona iced tea world. Missions in this game are usually comprised of exploring new and fantastic
There's limited respawns. You enter a stratagem code to bring them back.
worlds, and then building a Walmart supercenter on them. Local residents be damned. To that end, we have a great diversity of missions, like geological surveys, rescuing civilians who move their heads like confused avians. He's like a chicken! Spreading industrial amounts of carcinogenic gas, and launching the fucking nuclear missile.
I mean, this just sounds like capitalism, I'm gonna be honest.
We did it, Patrick. We saved Istanu, along with a myriad of side objectives, which usually boil down to, killing everything that moves. And occasionally, loading a gun that will do it for you. We, don't really talk about the Eradicate missions because they tend to play themselves, all in service to liberate a planet by an astounding 0.0003%. This isn't a
Jesus.
fucking charity, alright? Reach 100% liberation, and lose all of it the very next day.
What do you mean you lose all of it the next day? What do you mean? I went through all of that for nothing? Y'all go through all of that for nothing? Is that what you guys are trying to say to me? Is that what? Constant back and forth.
I am currently reporting to you from the 5th Siege of Hellfire. Planets in Helldivers also have a unique blend of beautiful environments, like the Heaven Planet, where it is impossible to escape God's light, the Constant Meteor Storm Planet, where it is illegal to stand still, the Fire Tornado Planet, the Weird Fucking Animal Planet, I'm going to call you Genghis Shinglesbringer, and the planet that, before it was removed from the game, randomized your airstrikes, which made the process of calling a resupply much more interesting. Please put this back in the game. Look, Helldivers is a game that gives you a...
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, I don't know. If you liberate every planet and then don't take it back, then the game would have no content within the first month. I mean, I guess. It's a service game. The only actual victories are given by the devs, like a participation trophy. Okay.
Please put this back in the game. Look, Helldivers is a game that
Strap me to a cannonball and fire at
gives
the
you
creek.
a lot of tools and a lot of places to use them. So honestly, the task of describing it all to you is not my fucking job. The developers are literally adding things.
This got put in the game yesterday.
Faster than I can show them to you. I began making this video before Mex existed. So inevitably, when the day comes that Arrowhead adds the secret third faction that we don't legally know anything about, I guess I'll be making a video about it. As long as this one gets views. Overall, Helldivers 2 is an absolute chaotic mess, where every mission begins and ends with the assumption that we are not going to make it, and yet somehow, some way, I still find a way to disappoint my friends.
Okay. So like, okay. I'm kind of on the fence about Helldivers because one, griefing the shit out of my friends and making them regret ever meeting me seems like a riot. Two, and like I just want to be very clear about this. This wouldn't even be me doing shit on purpose. I'm just bad at games, and I'm really bad at friendly fire. So that's just going to organically happen even if I'm trying to not do it. Like 100%, it's not even just going to be like, haha, I'm going to stick this to you, get fucked. It's going to be like, oh shit, I missed and it's on you now. That's just going to happen. All right. It's just going to happen. Which to me is hilarious, but also like I don't even have to try to grief them. It's just playing games with me. You're going to get griefed a little bit. But like, it just seems so overwhelming, and it also seems like, I don't know, the payoff for me seems a little iffy. Like, I feel like it's just gonna stress me out. Maybe I'm just high stress anyway. My convention's in like a week, so like I'm busy, but like it just seems very stressful, you know?
Some may consider it difficult, while others may consider it fucking bullshit. But personally,
yeah, that's what I'm worried about. It's difficult and or bullshit. And like, I don't know how well mentally I'm gonna do with that.
surviving against all odds in the face of complete, absolute absurdity is a big reason that I still love this game. No matter how many game-breaking bugs they introduce. Sorry Helldivers, this gun's accuracy rating is so high that it causes integer overflow. And with the Galactic War still ongoing, our story of
Can't have shit in Detroit.
spreading managed democracy has only just begun. We have the ships, we have the weapons, we need soldiers. Soldiers like the
We need cannon fodder.
angry Chinese guy. Service guarantees affordable healthcare. They'll keep fighting, and they'll win. As long as the bug front plays the game today. On a more personal note, the Ministry of Truth extends its gratitude to all of its very kind patrons, enabling and financing our propaganda on a truly galactic scale. Your money is being put to excellent use, making only the funniest and most original content. Anyways, time to report to my execution now.
Oh, well. Okay. I just feel like maybe the payoff for me is not high enough, you know? I don't know. That's me personally. Code Ratchet, thanks for the follow. I don't know. Yes, I did not play it or download it or buy it or have it during like the time to have it, like the month or two where everyone was playing it. But you know, there's different difficulty levels and different amounts of enemies. You can adjust it to your liking. You can choose the difficulty for entry level. I also, depending on the price of it, like I don't play games that often. Especially if it's something that requires time sync. I don't have time for that, so I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably play it like once, maybe twice, and then like never play it again. So I don't know. Maybe that would be okay. Like if it's like the back and forth kind of thing that you're talking about, because it's not like there's a ongoing story or whatever that you're trying to beat and tell the story of, right? So maybe that'd be okay. I don't know. Should I play Helldivers? How much is Helldivers? I don't know. It's $40 right now. It's been on sale, but it has been on sale for 10 in the past. Okay, maybe I'll just add it to my wish list and see. I don't know. There's kind of a story. Meh. Hmm.